Let us see. Hey, Mega, how are you? Shalom, everybody. Having some coffee with you. I know nobody knows that I'm going to be here, so not many people will be here. That is all right. How is my voice coming? Are we good? Welcome, our friend from Canada, Australia. The sound is good? All right, good. Who wants some coffee? Having some time with you. Love you too, my friend. God bless you. Yeah, invite your friends, share, as you know, that people actually, I just decided to go live in YouTube and say hello. Not sure how the sound quality is. Are you away? Yes, I'm very, very away. But wherever we go, the Lord is with us. Right? So no issue. If anyone have something to share or a question, I will be happy to answer. As long as it's not about your marriage. I'm not Dr. Phil. The funny, this guy, Dr. Phil, he is supposedly solving problem of people he divorced 3 times. Obviously, his life is not successful at all. You know, it is a way to call. And not now, not now. I'm not using my computer. I'm using my phone only. I'm not using a computer. Did you see the Muslims in Egypt team get upset about Argentina winning? They were missing Allah left shin. You know, this football is just a stupid game anyway. If you notice that all those games, they are not even played by their own team. Like with the French team, how many French in the French team? How many German in the German? It's just a joke. It's just a commercial business. CP, is Palestine a country? Many people say yes. I say no. People say that Israel was never a country. You know, when you speak to people, you know, usually those are either woke or Muslims, right? Correct? Okay. Tell them, how come Allah never mentioned a country is called Palestine? Same time, chapter 5, verse 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, all of it is about Allah. He assigned the land of Israel to the Jews. You know what I mean? Just take note. And then if it's a woke, they will say to you, even the God of the Abdul said this is the land of the Jews. Not only that, the God of the Jews, the God of, sorry, the Muslims, is the one who command the Jews to go and kill whoever lived there. Do you have issue with Hail Mary prayer in the Catholic Church? You see, Hail Mary, half of it is biblical. I'm not against that half. You know, blessed you Mary, this is what the angels, they say to Mary, right? So this is what, you know, Mary is a blessed. You know, this is what the Bible says. So I will be happy to say the blessed Mary, not just Mary. Because this is what God spoke to her, what he said to her through the angels. However, the rest is just a fabrication, you know, and there is no need for it. Jesus never said, if you want something, ask my mother. He never even called her mother, you know, he called her woman. which is very not nice, you know, to call you. I mean, she's your mother, right? But you never call her mother, and obviously for a reason, for he is her God. If you want to pray, pray to Jesus, you know. Well, why? Who is the one who said to you in the Bible to pray to anyone else? You know, Jesus says, "Knock at my door, I will open for you." So the question is, who is Mary? Right? I love Mary. Don't take me wrong. No Christian would disrespect Mary. She's a wonderful woman, blessed woman by God. And actually, I think nobody is blessed as she have, you know, been. But that is not a reason. Anything Jesus or the disciple did not do, never do. Is that fair? What do you think of Israel organization, recognition of Armenian genocide? It's just a stupid move, you know. Because why now? I know, like they did not recognize it 100 years ago. It's just, you know, because they are in, you know, feud with Turkey. Those, you know, politics is not real. It's not decency, you know. Like who care if they recognize it or not? I mean, is that really something would do any different? It's just to make, you know, because now and them and Turkey, there's a lot of beef, you know. If the relationship with Turkey is fine, they would never even care for Armenia. In country, politician, nobody do charity. Just remember that. All right. You are the enemy of Jesus Christ, High King of Palestine. Palestine never exists as a country. Only ignorant they say. Secondly, the Palestinians are not exist, not anymore. Palestinian mean foreigners. The second you say Palestinian, you are saying those are who they are, not from there, migrant. So this is one of the ignorance and stupidity of people. When you say I'm Palestinian, you say I'm not from here. You know that? Additional to that, if we ask you, who is the king of Palestine? Name the king of Palestine. Go ahead, give me the name. Go ahead. We know how the name came to existence. Same time, when the Assyrian, they occupy Israel, they took everyone there, not only the Jews. The Assyrian, they took everybody in the land. But when they released only the Jews. So only the Jews came back. So when they took everybody, that means everybody. And nobody returned except the Jews. That's what history says. CP has proven himself enemy of Jesus Christ because Christian prince denied the kingdom Rome, killed Jesus for being the king of, you're just a stupid idiot. The Roman, they put a sign on the top of the cross of Jesus says, the king of the Jew, and you are a donkey. Is that correct, guys? Did they put a sign on the top of the cross saying the king of the Palestinian? Or they say the king of the Jews? You're a monkey, my friend. Actually, monkeys, they might sue me for calling you a monkey. Because even monkeys will not say what you are saying. You're an idiot. Yeah. The king of Palestine in 2006, according to Saint Pope John Paul II, Earth Akami. Yeah, the guy who says, why you say your God better than my God? All religion lead to God. Turkey hosts the NATO, your thoughts? It's just an idiot. You know, this NATO is a joke. You know, the NATO, actually, the Trump, the wicked Trump, because he's getting wicked these days, he's going to arm Turkey with 35 airplane of 35, you know, F-35. And he's arming Turkey against Israel, you know. This is just a move against Israel. This guy is getting wicked just for the sake of money. All of this is behind the Qatar. Yeah, he will be punished if he do that. God will curse him if you do. Leah, love how you keep them check CP. Well, they're just like a bunch of little immature people. They need the spanking from time to time. Like they come to you, they enter the room, and everybody, his diaper is bigger than his head, full of poo, and he think he's smart, like he learned something. So what we do? We just put a needle in the diaper, and all the poop come out. Any other update about Lebanon? What update? Lebanon is a farm. This is not a country, and will never be a country. Since the Muslims entered this land, that's it. This land is gone. Like you get a cancer. They say to you, maybe if we cut this part, we cut your stomach, we cut etc. The cancer is all over. What? This country will never be a country. The only way for Lebanon to be a country again, if the Christian, separated themselves from the Muslims, which means they will lose a massive part of the land. And even then, if they do that, the Christians are not united and they hate each other, thanks to some wicked, leaders. Here we go. We have an alarm. Let me close the window. All right, that's better. Yeah, this country will never be a country. All right, anything else? Where you have been? I'm here. I come live. The Palestinian, they are the Hebrew? That's a good news. First of all, those are not Palestinian, they are Arab. You go and ask any one of them, he will say to you, we are an Arab, and you are a donkey again. Arab are not Palestinian. Palestinian are coming from the Mediterranean Sea, and mostly they speak Greek. And those people, they enter into the land in the 7th centuries. Before that, nobody speak Arabic in that land. And this is even in Muslim books. And again, you are a donkey. I'm not insulting you, by the way, by calling you a donkey. I'm just giving you a rank. Because donkeys, they have certain kind of intelligence. Question, CP, about Abdul in Indonesia. Can you tell any slander about Sunni Muhammadiyah? Like Ali in Shia, how to counter Sunni sect of Muhammadiyah? What Muhammadiyah mean? What Diyah mean? What is that Diyah? Who is Diyah, this guy? I'm not sure. Yeah. Will there be peace between Russia and Ukraine? Yeah, there will be. When Putin, he convinced himself that he is a loser. Because the Ukrainian obviously are screwing his ass. They are attacking Moscow every day now. In return, he attacks civilians. He attacked apartment building. It's wicked. We have, Christian nations, they are cursed these days by wicked leaders. Europe have woke. Trump is a joke. Putin, he sided with Muslims. In fact, he made a law in Russia, if you insult Muhammad, you go to jail. If you insult Jesus, no, there's no law to go to jail. If you can say any word against Jesus in Russia. You can say anything. The devil is launching war on us. Thank you, my friend. The Lord is my Savior. I will be safe. I will be safe and fine even if I'm dead. Right? Because the Lord, He says, whoever believe in me and die, he will live. So death means nothing. It's just a new start, a new journey with the Lord. Did you get deported? No problem, my friend. You can deport me if you can. However, I support deportation because people who enter the country through wrong door are not welcome. Do you like somebody to enter your house from your window? You will not. You will shoot him, right? Yeah, people are hypocrite. So if I ever enter a country and I'm not supposed to be there, which means people of the country did not allow me to get in, then I support them to deport me, right? Palestinians are not Arab. There is nothing that's called Arab. Arab is not an ethnic. Palestinian are not an ethnic, and you people are ignorant. I'm an Arab, but doesn't mean I am an ethnic. It's called Arab. Arab is multi-ethnic groups. They speak Arabic, they call them Arab. Otherwise, there's nothing that's called Arab. Arabic is not even a language. Arabic is a, let us say, collection of languages mixed together. Arab means desert. Arabian means desert people. It's an Aramaic word. It's not the name of an ethnic. It's like when you say gypsy. People who have no houses. You say gypsy. Then by time the gypsy, they have houses, but still they call them gypsy. All right. Yeah, no, U.S. is not befriending Turkey. This is Trump. Trump is a businessman. We do not know what Erdogan, he promised Trump and his family, how many towers they will build in Turkey. Trump and his family are very corrupt, wicked people. They love money. This guy, he is just a money person. He have no God. He don't believe in God. Him and his family, they are the most. You remember when the Bitcoin, like we voted for him because we have no choice. I mean, either we have this stupid Kamala or we have him still. I will not go for Kamala. She's, those people are done, like garbage. Still, he is way better than Kamala, but he is no good. Do you have any Muslim friends? Only donkeys will have Muslim friends. The Quran says in chapter 5, verse 51, take not Christians and Jews as a friends. So if you take them as a friend, and he cannot take you as a friend, that means you're a donkey. That means he's lying to you. Saying I'm your friend, and you, because you're stupid, you say, oh, he's my friend. So how I can take him as a friend if I know that his religion forbid him from being my friend. You know what I'm saying? Trump and his family, they made billions of dollars from crypto. That's why he signed for it. He bought it when it was so cheap. Second day he signed it so he can double his money 10 times. Yeah, it's not a secret, We speak about the corruption of Hunter Biden, and all of them, they are garbage. All of them. All right. You should debate Cora. We don't. You can let her call me, but she is just a stupid, filthy mouth. She will never dare to speak to me. Actually, this was little tiny chicken. In fact, I don't know even how she became popular. But in the world of donkeys, if you are a mule, you are popular. What do you think about God logic and other Christians running the narrative that Muhammad was a gay, saying hadith with Zakir Naik. What Zakir Naik? Well, first of all, they are not the one. I said that Muhammad obviously is a gay before God Logic was born, because it's obvious he have something fishy about him. You know, there's a hadith where a man, he was kissing him down his belly, and you know, I mean, there's many stories about Muhammad. Doesn't make sense except if he's a gay. Same time in the whole Quran, there's no penalty for gays. You know, if you go to chapter 5 in the Quran, verse number 15 and 16, there's one verse for the lesbian. They will be jailed until they die. Very harsh punishment, you know, if you think about it. But gays, just aduhuma. It says aduhuma. We just hurt them. And what? You know, read. It says like shout at them and beat them by sandals. That's it. This is the punishment for homosexual in the Quran. Then the Muslim, they added later hadith saying that Muhammad says kill them, but this is not in the Quran. Will be there a fair election in Russia? You know, the Russian, they are not used for something called election, really. You know, there's mafia controlling everything, you know. And I doubt that one day they will have that. You know, it's going to take some time to have somebody he believe in re-election. But for now, no. Anyone who go against Putin, he get killed. Just check them out one by one. Anyone who go for real against him, because there is some they go for fake. Like he hires somebody from his team, go against me in the election, I win, you lose, you know. But yeah, all those who go against Putin, they end dead. All right. There were Americans who want to attend the death of Khamenei. Well, you know, if I am in charge, I will collect their names and their pictures, and I will drop their citizenship. They will not be able to enter the country. Very simple. You know, this is the easiest thing to do. But you know, this country doesn't have leaders yet. You know. This is why sometimes dictatorship is good. Thank you, Nita, for your support. God bless you. Update any coming book, and can you explain Shia Sunni split? Yeah, I'm working in a few books at the same time, not one. You know, God is willing, it will be ready soon. Sunni Shia is not really, the start of them is not about religion, it is about politics. The same as Orthodox and Protestant and Catholic, you know. Most of it was politics, not necessarily religious base. So a group of Muslims support Ali to be the caliphate, a group of Muslims support his enemy to be the caliphate, the Umayyad. And that's it. Since then, and then the two sects became a religion. Like the Shia have totally different books, but they are hypocrite. The Shia, they are willing to read from Muslim books, Muslim Sunni books, if that help their cause. They are very sneaky, you know. And Sunni are the same garbage, you know. But it's not really. Islam is not a religion anyway. Islam is just a collection of garbage to serve a person who is interested in vagina and butt and money and sex. And you know, in his time there was many people called themselves prophet, because this is a very profitable business. And then this guy will get successful. Other so-called prophet in his time, he was able to kill them, and he is the one who overcome the rest. Otherwise, both of them is just fighting for politics. And now the Shia became totally different religion. Like the Shia believe that the family of Muhammad are made of light from the forehead of Allah. They are not a human. They have look of a human, but they are not a human. Then in the top of that, when we say Shia, there's thousands of Shia sect. Each one of them is different. But we are talking in general. All right. Trump, he will sell his daughter if that will make him profit. He have no dignity. I cannot support female leader ever. Well, sometime a female leader can be better than 1,000 men. And this is not, I don't believe in something called, because some women, they can be very smart and very intelligent, way better than the donkey men. A man, the most, let us say, smart man, make a woman wearing short skirt in front of him, his brain is gone. You know. So both sides, they have a weakness. The men have a weakness. The women have a weakness. But if a woman can prove herself to be a better leader than a man, then I will vote for her. All right. Remember, in the Bible, we have women who they are judges, right? Women who even saved Israel. They did a great favor to Israel, and they are very smart. So let us judge the individuals, not the gender. If you prove yourself to be very good, you are very good. If you prove yourself to be very dumb, you are very dumb. And what is between your legs doesn't make you smart or strong. You never heard of Golda Meir? Who heard of Golda Meir? Anyone? Check her out. She is not a good-looking woman, not at all. But she made history in Israel. We do not know. CP, we do not know. We have no idea what those sect is. What we know that those sect make buildings, church in Indonesia difficult. CPA knowledge how to counter Muhammad Dia. My friend, you keep saying Muhammad Dia. What Dia? So didn't tell me what Dia is? This guy keeps saying to me Dia. I don't know what Dia means. what Dia? Lord have mercy. Same time, let us say they forbid you from building any church. So what? Is Christianity as a building? Did Jesus build a church when he was, with the disciple? Like, did they build a building and they put a sign and they put any? No, we don't have a church. Christianity, my friend, is not a church. It's not. It's not a building. The church is the people. You stop playing victim and crying. They discriminate us. So what? No problem. Christians being discriminated are better Christians, stronger Christians, because only the true Christian will stay Christian. The potato, they will run. They will leave. They will become Muslims. Let them go. All right. What I hate about some people is the attitude of crying. What I can do? They are doing this to us. So what? You have one of two solutions. Either you bear arm, and obviously you're a potato, you will not do it, or you continue doing your Christian, what Christians do, and preach the gospel and go. You do not need a church. I am reading the Bible. It started with the book of John. Well, it doesn't matter which book you start with. All of them are beautiful because it's giving you 4 dimensions of Christ, and depend on your education. If you are, you like to go deep in the language, deep in the meaning, John give you very nice depth into who is Jesus. So it depends what kind of a person you are. That's why we have 4 books, not 1. So it can fit with your ability and knowledge. All right. Let us see. Trying to go over the comment. There's too many comment, and trying to catch. A lot of Christians agree halal food is okay to eat. What do you think? The Bible forbid you from eating any food slaughter in the name of a false god. And this is exists in the Old Testament and the New Testament. So anyone who say Christians agree, those are no Christians. Those are donkeys. Because a Christian is the one who obey the Bible, not the one who obey his own mind. Good? This is what a Christian is. Christian is someone who follow the Holy Scriptures, not his own decision. Any food slaughtered in the name of a false god is not allowed for you to eat. You are not allowed to marry a Muslim woman too, because this is not marriage, this is fornication. Marriage have to be between two believers. Anything else is sex. Sneeko was publicly calling him. I mean, this guy is a gay, he do porn and he do stuff and he garbage, who cares? Sneeko will call for, and why even people, they listen to such a wicked boy. He's a boy. He's literally a boy, the boy, but not in the good word, You want to sleep with Andrew Tate. I mean, this guy want to call for Islamization. Lord have mercy. This guy, he converted to Islam because of Andrew Tate. He have a crush on him. He want to sleep with him. It's obvious he's a gay. CP, I suppose you support a female pope. No, we were talking about leader of a country, not leader of a church. Did I say leader of a church? No. As we said before, anything is not biblical is not biblical. So did the Bible says you can, no. The Bible make it clear that the man is the leader of the house. And the leaders of the church, all of them, the disciples, they were men. All right? And now there's women who they are part of the mission of Christ, and they are a very important part, but they are not to replace Paul or Peter. But I was talking about having a prime minister or a president. So you are being funny, my friend, speaking about being a pope. Secondly, there is nothing called pope. It's against even the Bible. The Bible says, call no one your father, because you have only your father in heaven. All right? And this is what the pope means, papa. So having a pope is a sin. Now I know, I understand that if you are a Catholic, you have a pope, but I say to you, it is sin. Kalus Kleber, I'm not sure how to say your name. Thank you, my friend. Can you show us of a bad Arabic in the Quran? There's tons of them. However, it's enough if you want to argue with Muslims. Do you know Arabic? If you don't know Arabic, there's no point, because the Muslim, they will say to you, you do not know what are you talking about, you're a stupid, blah, 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 But it's enough to know that Aisha herself, she said to Uthman, that this book, fihi lahan. Lahan mean it have a bad Arabic. What Uthman said to her, I know that. She said, so why you don't correct it? He said, the Arab will fix it with their own tongue. So there is no need to prove it. Already proven by Aisha and Uthman. All right. Will you ever visit Georgia? My friend invite me and I will be there. I like to go to Georgia. Georgians are wonderful. Actually, I learned something very nice about Georgian people. Like when I went to Ukraine a few years ago, I saw people selling things in the street, and they are Georgian. But I wasn't sure I should buy from them or not. But then the Ukrainian, they said, if you see a Georgian selling, buy it. They don't cheat. No. It's like if you see them selling honey, buy it. Georgian don't cheat. They're good people. And obviously, Ukrainian, they love them, you know. Yeah, so I would love to go to Georgia. You can contact me in Patreon and let me know. Maybe we can make a trip there. I would love to. All right. How come other books found that were part of the Bible but cannot be found in the Bible? Book of Thomas, Maria Magdalena. Who said those are books? Who told you? Books of Thomas, books of Maria Magdalena. my friend, I can write a book right now, and I claim it exists, etc. You know, there's many heretics. They came long after Christ, and they start making their own books. Like as an example, there's a very well-known book. The Muslim, they keep mentioning this book, but right away in 2 seconds you will know that this is not Bible. So when you say how come, that is a stupid come coming out of you. The Bible is the most published book ever in the world. And imagine churches around the world who they are disconnected, which means there's no internet at that time. You know, a church in India was very ancient church, have the same book they have in Lebanon, the same book they have in Greece, the book have anywhere. So it's a miracle to have the book. So when you say this, how come we cannot find those books? Because those books never exist. You're an idiot. Do you think really a Christian person, he will hide a book? Are you a donkey? How do you think a Christian person will accept to take a phrase from a book? He believe in it? Do you think those Christians who paid their life, they will agree to corrupt their book? Only donkeys will believe in that. Right? Like how much is going to cost you to make me agree to take a chapter from the Bible? My life will never happen, even if you take my life. So don't be stupid. Everybody knows that the Christians, they give their life for Jesus. So there's no way those people who the Roman, they tell them just deny Jesus, deny Christianity, will let you go. They refuse. They throw them to tigers. So do you think those people will corrupt a book, you idiot? Stupidity is amazing. You know, people, they justify, like somebody asking about the Pope, calling himself a Pope. They justify it for practical reason. And then, you know, the crowd is like goat. Nobody, you know, they gave the command to someone, says, oh, okay, you have the power of God. You know, people, they were naive, especially in the era, like in the dark era in Europe. Even they don't even allow them to learn the Bible. Like Christians do not know the Bible. Can you believe it? They don't allow them to have the book because they don't want them to discuss what the book is saying. This is why they don't want them to even to have the book in their home. Many Asian Muslims don't speak, read, and listen in Arabic. They could have been taught the language, but they never taught Arabic. Was it done on purpose? Not necessarily. You know, they don't speak the language. You know, they don't speak the language. Different country, different. However, it's done on purpose that Islam have to be in Arabic. You know, because the Islam is for the Arab to dominate. So an Arab is a superior. The caliphate until now the Muslim believe the caliphate have to be an Arab. You have to be from Quraysh, not only an Arab, from Mecca, from Quraysh. If you notice ISIS leader, what is his last name? They say Al-Qurashi, which means from Quraysh, because this is the only way to approve him to be a caliphate. It's not enough if he is from Saudi Arabia, no, or from Jeddah, or from Riyadh, no. You have to be from Quraysh, specifically. So this is a religion made, have to be from the Arab, and from the Arab is Quraysh specifically, to lead. I don't belong here. God bless you all. No problem, my friend. You belong where you belong. Nobody forced you to stay. Why people, they bring their drama for me? Go, leave. I mean, it's internet. Guys, I don't belong here. I have to go. Why the drama? Just flip the page. Do you need to shall send you some tissues? Do you want us like to feel for you now, like, cry or something? What does that mean? Are you suffering from like some depression? Like, imagine you open a door to a group of people, they are talking, and you say, I don't belong here, I have to go. Oh, okay. Nobody invited you. All right. Truly nylon. What up with this triry nylon? Why he keeps saying Ayan Harisi Ali? What does that mean? Oh, have mercy. How are you doing, Hannah? God bless you. They had two nurses live on video saying that Joe, don't come to this hospital. Yeah, the judge. Who is the judge? He might be awoke. They hate the Jews too, so he will support them. If God loves so much Sabbath, and he forced the Hebrew to worship it and keep it holy. First of all, this is a stupid statement, my friend, with my respect to you, because God don't love the Sabbath. Where it says God loved the Sabbath, what do you mean? What Jesus said, Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath. The Jews are greedy. They work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They love to make money. So God, he forced the Sabbath on them, saying, I am me, myself, I have Sabbath. What about you? So to force them to stop their greed, and even their servants will have a break. You have to force it. It was not meant for God. It's meant for you. All right? Secondly, why he did not tell Christians to keep it? First of all, where Jesus, where God said, don't keep it. Just show me where you get it from. But this is the law was given to the Jews. The law of Moses is the law for the Jews. The Christians are the Gentile. We are not the Jews. I'm not a Jew. Think, use your brain if you have one. How to prove you are Qurashi? You can fabricate, to be Qurashi. You can claim that your grandfather, If you go in the Middle East, everybody claim that he is descendant from Muhammad, king of Jordan, king of Morocco, Qaddafi, Saddam Hussein. Everybody claim to be descendant, but Muhammad can't have kids. Muhammad, he don't have even a single boy, not even a single daughter. But yet they claim to be descended from Muhammad just to get a job, All right. Don't be upset from me if I am tough on you, if I answer you. I don't mean to insult you personally, but I say it as it is. Christian Prince, Arab are funny and warm people. Is it just a lie and reality? Yeah, they are warm until they put a knife in your neck. You want to check how warm they are? Go to the Middle East. I don't know what warm mean. I have no idea. I would prefer not to live between Arab people. I am an Arab. If I live in a building, I prefer to have zero Arab in the building. Even if there's good ones over between them. But still, I don't trust. So when you say warm, I don't know what that means, you know. You want to see how warm they are? Go there. Um, Prince, listen, Sabbath was set in a place from the beginning of time. Yeah. Well, Sabbath mean all is done. All is complete. It's not God resting. So the Sabbath is not set for the man from the beginning of the time. That's not true. Again, Sabbath was made for the man, not the opposite. God, he don't want anything from you. He don't want your money. He don't want your food. He don't even want your charity. The charity you do is for yourself. The food you make is for yourself. The money you make is for yourself. God do not need you. He is your father. He's your provider. It's the opposite. And Jesus said, maybe you don't like Jesus. Maybe you hate him. Maybe you do not know the Bible. Sabbath was made for the man, not the man made for the Sabbath. This is what Jesus said. Maybe you don't. Maybe you think you're smarter. How in the world that CP do not know who is Ayan Harisi Ali? My friend, now I know. All right. Thank you very much for telling me. You are a donkey. So what if I know her? So what I would do with her now? I mean, you have a diarrhea. Since you enter here, you keep saying Ayan Yasir Ali, Ayan Yasir Ali, Ayan Yasir Ali, Ayan Yasir Ali. I mean, are you mental? Don't get married, man. What we would do with her? uh, Stop being an idiot. I apologize from donkeys. You know, donkeys are nice animals. Have you ever heard of a donkey repeat the question 20 times? They don't. What I have to do with this Ayana? What the topic exactly? Why you keep mentioning her name? She speak against Islam, okay, and Lord have mercy. You see, you say to yourself, "Let me go and have coffee with people." You know what? You don't have coffee. You have madness with them. Can you explain what satanic verses? Well, satanic verses simply Muhammad. He is a hypocrite man. He was hoping. Let us see her go back before we go for this. I agree, Sabbath was for the man, made for the man, but God did rest in Sabbath. We know that the word rest here is not rest. You see, you are reading translation. Secondly, he did not establish Sabbath for himself. You are an idiot again, my friend. Sorry if I say those words. My English is not my. God never rest. They do not need to rest. God don't get tired. The Bible says God never get tired, never get worn. All right. So the word Sabbath means complete. Everything is perfect, done. That's what Sabbath means. It's not God taking off. Okay, so now Sabbath is off. So did God start working again on Monday? Is that how you understand the Bible? So God, he go to sleep in Saturday and then he wake up on Sunday, start working again, right? What's wrong with you? Don't be limited. Don't have a child brain. So when God speak about Sabbath, he is saying everything is done. That was Sabbath. Sabbath complete. It's not a holiday for God. If you think about it in such a way, you are immature. Um, all right. We go back to the satanic verses. The satanic verses, Muhammad, he is hypocrite. If read the Quran, it says, "Alqa shaytanu fi umniyatihi." Umniya in Arabic mean wish. So Muhammad made a wish. What is the wish? Is to make the disbelievers agree with him. And he made a wish to Allah to send him a verses which the believers and disbelievers agree upon. Something they share together. What is that? It was Allat, Al-Uzza, and Manat, the three daughters of Allah and the wife of Allah. So Muhammad, he fabricated that verses, and then it happened as he wished, that the disbelievers, the one who don't believe in him, they like what he said, they start believing in him, because now he praised the daughter of Allah. But when he heard that the Muslims get upset and they notice he's hypocrite in front of the disbelievers, he says, I believe in Allah daughter. So he have to save his ass from what happened and fix it. In order to fix it, he claimed that Shaitan, he came to him in the look of Jibreel, and he gave him the satanic verses. And this is the story of satanic verses. All right. Anything else? I watch you every day. Immature. He. I'm not sure what you mean. No problem. Can you comment on Gadi Francis? She is Lebanese Christian that hate Israel. So what? Well, I don't know who is she, but you know, in Lebanon, there's many Christians. They are socialist, communist, all kind of group. But at the end of the day, they call them Christians. But who said she's a Christian? And you know, many, they make a career based on their location. So if in my location, hating Israel will make me live better, okay, I will hate Israel. It's just to change the location of those people, then the ideology will change. The guy don't know how to address the topic. Harisi Ali was an atheist, and okay, guys, what we want to know, what Harisi Ali? So a person, he became a Christian, good for her, and I want to know, I mean, exactly what the topic. Let me use a tough language. We have all the shit in the world, and you people are busy with Harisi. That's it. Don't busy with the stupid stuff. This is your topic, like what you talk about. She's a person, she was atheist, she drink, she was asleep around, and then she became a Christian. And okay, and what happened next? Now what's over? There's billions, there's 7-8 billion human beings are lost. And what is your topic? Harisi. Nice to meet you, Harisi. Good for her, she became a Christian. And if you are coming here, discuss something serious. Don't talk about me, don't talk about Harisi, don't talk, we are nobody. You always discuss, you know, like the idea, not the person. The person is nobody. The person today is alive, tomorrow will die. You want to encounter the idea he believes in. Doesn't matter if you agree with him or you disagree. and then you can be a winner. But people, they focus on a person. All right, they like celebrity. Like, you know, why people, they are talking about her now? Because they do invite her for interview, and you know, it's became boring. The same person in every channel. Tell us your testimony. Okay, well, she mentioned that yesterday and the day before it and the day before it. I mean, how boring. It's just to get a show, you know. It's a show. It's a like, okay, I will bring you this person. You like me to bring you this person? Who is our guest for the coming show? Who you like to have? Where in the Bible it says Sunday is the Lord day? All days are belong to the Lord. The Bible says, and you are ignorant. Secondly, Sabbath does not mean Saturday. You are ignorant again. Sabbath is any day designated to the Lord. Any day. Like, you know, actually, when we speak about the crucifixion of Jesus, it mentioned the word Sabbath, but it's not Saturday. So during the year, there's many Sabbath. Today, you know, if today is Wednesday, and you say this day is for the Lord, this is Sabbath. Learn your book. The 15th of Nisan, is it Sabbath? You know, so the Jews, they have many celebration. It's called Sabbath. Have none of them is to do with. It can happen to be in Saturday, but it's not called Sabbath because it is Saturday. It's called Sabbath for this is a day designated to the Lord. React to Orthodox. The guy lipstick. Me, I will react to those people. My friend, come on. React. That's nice movie. React for something important. You react for this. My friend, I don't want you in my. This guy, Harisi, whatever. Here we go. I blocked you for 24 hours. I told you many times, don't mention anybody's name. I don't care. Don't mention my name. Don't say Christian Prince. It's amazing. We are here to discuss a topic. You're a donkey. This guy is stuck with Harisi. Harisi. Go marry her. You're mental. And don't do those stupid things. React. You know, don't you have enough of those reacting videos? A guy opening his mouth, which is fake. React. Attack that. You know, if you want to defeat Islam, you don't go after a stupid. This guy, the fat boy, Orthodox Muslim, and this little, you know, filthy mouth Karkura. This is not Islam. You wanna defeat Islam? Go after Muhammad. Stop being silly. Stop being immature. React. React to whom? Who are they anyway? In fact, the Muslim, they would love that we only react to the Muslim, not to Muhammad. You want to fight a snake, you hit the head of the snake. What do? You go after little tails. Because suppose you are smart. Are you going to do the same as David Wood and his team? Malik, every day Malik. Malik in the morning, Malik for lunch, Malik for dinner. Like you have nothing except Malik. I mean, they forget about Muhammad, they forget about Islam. They are busy with Malik. Bankrupt. They knew that the audience are a bunch of donkeys and they need some action. And what the action today? We would keep talking about Muhammad. This is boring. Let us bring Malik. You know, the audience, it's a showtime. Stupid people, you know. This Malik, he said that. You really play the audio. Malik, what Malik is doing. And because people are immature, they enjoy it. They are looking for a show. Nobody looking for education. Like from all the program they did about Malik, what you learned? Can anybody tell me anything they learned from this Malik series? It became like a Mexican series, you know. You go to their channels, there's nothing but Kura, Malik. Do you see me mentioning their names? I mean, it's because you mentioned mine. You know, but why you keep, you know, you're making them famous. Actually, they are helping them. But people love, you know, stupidity. Yeah, you are awake, Sarah. Now that's good. How is the bees doing? No, no. Trump is a, you know, is a businessman. You know, this guy is wicked. We know. Yeah, I mean, the Pope praised Erdogan. Why he will not praise him? They are from the same equality. This guy, he have no dignity, you know, and he have no friends. He will dump you tomorrow if you find a better businessman to do business with him. But don't worry, those people don't stay long. Their chair is hot. He will be in the White House for 3 years and he will go and never see him again. And God will punish whoever go against him. Doesn't matter who you are. Yeah, American, they have history actually to make business with the devil. Who is the one who sponsored Osama bin Laden? American. No? Yeah. And not to forget too that Israeli is no better. Israeli are a bunch of a stupid idiot. They have a stupid Netanyahu. He's a donkey. He do not know what he's doing. You know, he's messed up. He, they have a very bad media, very bad. They made of themselves very bad reputation because of the stupidity. I mean, imagine they send a phone call to terrorists saying we are going to beat you there. We are going to hit the building. Evacuate. And then 1,000 journalists, they go to that building with their cameras, and then the pictures will go around the internet live. Donkeys, you know. And then a soldiers, he will go and he will put a cigarette in the mouth of Jesus. Donkeys, you know, they hate their country. You know, they are seeking destruction for Israel. So you know, it's stupid Israeli, stupid Trump, stupid European. It's a mix of stupidity. What you will end? What you will end with? No, he will not be. But the important is not to have this wicked J.D. Vance, because obviously this is a nominee of Sakar Carson. You know, Iran, they are in the White House already by having Sakar Carson and his son and J.D. Vance. The Muslim, they penetrate the American system long time ago, before Obama, you know. Absolutely, all they are corrupt. You know, all they are corrupt. If you think there is one of them is decent, if there is one of them is decent, he will not stay long. You know, they will kick him out. They will let him go. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you longer. I hope we had a good time together. You have to stay vigilant, smart, and don't be shallow. At the same time, even you see things that might be disturbing around you, like what you see in this NATO meeting with Erdogan. It's still, you know, the NATO does not exist. Trust me, if the NATO being attacked, nobody will go to war to support other country. This is why Poland are terrified, you know, with their fear from Russia, because they knew that the NATO is fake, is not a real solid group who want to fight together. Turkey will never join the NATO if in a war. Like already, actually, the funny is that the hypocrite Trump, he's upset from Italy and England. They did not allow American ships and American airplanes to land during the war with Iran. But this is the same since Erdogan became a president. How come he's not upset from them? How come he go so tough in Meloni, huh? But he go nothing to Erdogan? We are not allowed to use any base during action in Iran, during the time in Turkey, during the time with the war in Iran, the time with Iraq, any war. We cannot use it. Trump, he never get upset because Qatar is behind. You know, they just gave me a lot of money. Anyway, don't be upset. The doom will go. The doomed one, they will go. They will not stay. Every wicked will be rotten and will go. And their rotten cooking, they will eat it themselves. And God is always in control. All right. Don't worry. Use what? He used Romanian base. It's not about worry, Romania. I mean, what the point of this NATO if you cannot use their bases? You see, we're not talking about this. I'm talking about if this is the scenario with war with Iran. What if it's a bigger war? I mean, they are terrified of Iran. So what will happen if you have a real enemy, not Iran, something like massive, China? What will happen? This NATO will shish kebab, you know, it's just a joke. So for me, I don't believe in such a thing. Okay. Good night, all. God bless you. The children, thank you, my friend. God bless you too. All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you longer here. Thank you all for the support. And thank you all for those who made me angry, because anger is necessity to test how much you are vigilant. You know what I mean? When you see somebody getting angry from some people saying some stupid things, that's a good thing. This is how you test your sensors. You know, like, you know, you get, you know, that's mean you have, you're awake, you are not asleep. You're watching carefully, you are reading carefully. That's a good thing. So we praise the Lord for keeping us vigilant, smart, and we will not bow down, and we will not let corrupt leaders corrupt us too. Always do what is right, all right? And what is biblical. Anything is not biblical is not right. As simple as that. Never follow the opinion of the man, but follow the command of the Lord. If you follow the man, you are doomed. All right? It doesn't matter which man, including me. Never follow the man. That's my advice to you. A man is always, he think as a man, you know, what is benefit for him? What is, what benefit him personally, you know? It can be money, it can be anything. But there is always someone, he gave you a lot of advice. We call him the Lord. And those advice are made for you, not for him. He have no benefit from it. Like even when the Bible speak about fasting, the fasting is not for the benefit of God, it's for you. So you can control yourself. You learn how to control yourself. You learn how to control your desire. Charity is not for God. Charity is for you, because today you help somebody, tomorrow somebody help you. You see somebody is old, you know, you help an old person, tomorrow you will be old too. So God is teaching you how to be good to yourself, not only good to others, because when you are good to others, you are good to yourself. Things will come back to you. So if we have a healthy society where everybody love everybody, you will be loved because you taught love. The same you love them, they will love you. So all teaching of God is about you be happy, not about God being happy. No. God don't eat your food. God don't feel you know, like how much pleasure you have when you have a pleasure. But God will be sad for you if you decide to be by yourself, because he knew very well that you are not capable. He knew what he made. That's why he jumped to help you. He knew what he created. So always, don't be dependent on yourself. Otherwise, you will go wrong. Don't be arrogant. Don't be proud, and don't be selfish. In fact, don't be selfish is the most important to watch for. The second you became a selfish, you became wicked. Absolutely wicked. You became a disgusting creature. Everybody will hate you. Your family, your children, your wife. Nobody will love you. You will bring a curse, all right, upon yourself. I love the Sabbath. Again, this guy, he loves a Sabbath. My friend, the Sabbath is not a day. The Sabbath is a time you spend with God. It's not a weekend day. Again, you have a wrong understanding of the Sabbath. Go right now. What about this? Go and make a study. Search. You have a stupid Google. You have a ChatGPT. You have all the garbage in the internet. Go and search how many days in the Bible are not Sabbath, but they are called Sabbath. Stop being stupid. I love Sabbath. I love Sabbath. Yeah. Every day is a Sabbath. In fact, if you don't have every day as a Sabbath in your life, you don't belong to the Lord. Are you worshiping a day? Go and serve. When the disciples, they do good work during the Sabbath, the Jews, they get upset. Is that correct? This is why Jesus said to them, Sabbath was made for the man. This is Sabbath. Go and help a poor. That is the Sabbath of Jesus. You are ignorant. Go and help a poor. Go and help a sick person. Go and help a wounded person. That is your Sabbath. The Sabbath was given to the Jews because they are greedy, the one with the details about work. Because they love money. It's not a secret, it's known. You love money, you die with it. All right? So there's a Sabbath for the greedy, and there's a Sabbath to serve the Lord. All right? Then if you help the poor every day and you are doing work for the Lord, then you can work in Sabbath. You see, you refuted yourself. Sabbath of the Old Testament for the Jews is not to do work. Was made specifically for the Jews because they are greedy. But the Sabbath of the disciple of Jesus is different. They work in Sabbath. Jesus himself was doing work in Sabbath. David himself, when he was hungry, he went to the temple and he ate from the bread in Sabbath. Why? Because he's hungry. But no Jew complained. Because this is David. They don't dare. So don't be the same as the hypocrite who understand the Bible wrong. All right? If the Jews were greedy, the state of Israel was not there. No, the Jews always are greedy. And the existence of the state of Israel had nothing to do with the Jews. This is God's plan. Go right now. I don't want to be like, people start calling me names. Nobody defends Israel as I do. You know that, right? Go right now and search how many articles written by Israeli newspapers asking Israeli not to steal forks, spoons, towels, flippers when they go to Emirat. Am I lying? Why you want to go to a hotel, you steal fork? Is that because you're a Jew? No, because you're greedy. It's forbidden for you as a Jew to steal. Is that correct, guys? Is that correct? When you come to the point, you are asking the public not to steal when they go to the hotel. That means it's a horrible thing. And this is not written by Hamas. This is written by Israeli agencies. They have a very bad reputation, not because they are Jews. If they are Jews, they would not do that. They are Israeli, but not Jews. So the true Jew is the one who don't steal. The true Jew is the one who don't commit crimes. No, this is not about the Arab state. This is culture. This is not culture. You see, you are doing the same as the Arab. The Arab, they justify their garbage. You are doing the same, right? What culture? Which when we say culture, how that is a culture to steal? Hmm? Guys, it doesn't matter. Those who steal from are from Arab states. That is culture thing. What does that mean? You are going as a tourist to Dubai. What Arab state? You go there for a week. You learn from their culture now. I don't care where you live, in Tel Aviv or in the moon. It's a fact. I don't even close my door. That's good for you. Well, I'm talking about those who steal. My friend, to make it simple, did I lie when I say that in the newspapers in Israel, they're asking the Israeli not to steal from hotels when they go to Dubai? Yes or no? The answer yes. No, I'm not wrong. I can find you the reference right now. Tons of Israeli news agencies. All the hotels, they don't welcome, they don't want to have Israeli. Go and check even the reputation of Israeli in Thailand. Just type Israeli in Thailand. Big problem. Don't be like the ostrich. She put her head in the sand just because she don't want to see the wolf. She think the wolf is not there because she buried her head in the sand. So there's a very bad ethic happened in Israel. They become the same as all Middle Eastern around them. Theft, human trafficking, slavery, crimes. I mean, you name it. Only if you are a hypocrite, you present yourself, you are the best. You see, I'm an Arab. I speak about the Arab as it is. I never say we are good. I never say we are wonderful. I say it as it is. So why you don't do the same? Poland is the best place on the earth. I'm not sure about that, my friend. I go there. CP, who ladies are good-looking, Arab or American? This is a good question, by the way. This guy, he have a good, serious question about who is good-looking. He was thinking all the time. What a serious question he asked me. So I'm going to give him 24 hours time out because I'm not here to tell you who is good-looking, you idiot. Spanish is Spain. We are talking about serious stuff. This guy is thinking about butt and legs. Monkeys. There's a big problem in Israel until now because they are greedy. They go low, very low. We say things to you like this to warn you, so you wake up. Like now, they are in bed with Emirat. Emirat is your enemy. They will never be your friends. But because you are greedy, you want to make money, business with Emirat. You think they can be your friend. Those people today, they need you because they have many enemies around them. The day their enemies became their friend, you will be the enemy. Yeah, obviously, Dahil Kalbi was the boyfriend of Muhammad. My friend, I am not wrong. Okay, guys, can you do this? Do this. We are live now. Type Israeli in Thailand. Just type in Google. Don't type bad. Don't type good. Just type Israeli in Thailand. Tell me, what do you see? Do you see anything good? There's a billion citizenship go to Thailand. Which one is the causing problem? There's Russian mafia. There's all kind of crazy stuff. The number one issue is Israeli in Thailand. Check it out. Type in Hebrew so you can read the newspaper, Hebrew newspaper. Shall I do it myself? What do you mean, who care? You are telling me that Israeli are wonderful, they don't do bad. Now you don't care? Anyway, Israel have many problems: human trafficking, sex trafficking, drugs, mafia. The Arab community there is messed up. The Arab are I mean, they shoot each other. The Arab in Israel, they shoot each other every day. It's like a cowboy town. Every day, like 2, 3 people, 5 killed. Like they go in the street, like shoot, like in Chicago. You know, a lot of problem in Israel. Israeli are spying for Iran. Israeli are spying for Emirat. Israeli are spying for Russia. Israeli are spying. Just yesterday, I posted a link from Israel. A Jewish guy, he did spy for Iran for $1,400. That's it. He sold his people for $1,400. This is telling you that the country is suffering from a very bad ethic, to the point someone, and there's many they are spying for the enemy. Hamas, they are getting their weapon from Israel. IDF soldiers are giving weapon to Hamas. They sold them. They steal weapon from the warehouse of the army. They sell it to their enemy. Can you believe it? And this guy, he insists there's no problem. All right? He insists there's no problem. No, you are wrong. I mean, how in the world you sell them a weapon, they will shoot you with it a minute after? Anyway, you can insist as you wish. I speak here the truth. So when we speak about Israel, not because we hate Israel, we want Israel to be strong, to be healthy. So it's better for me to tell you the disease so you can fight it. There's an ethical issue in Israel. When you see a kid, he go in the street and he spit at a Christian just because he's a Christian. Is that ethical? They are teaching in schools, in the Orthodox schools, that it is your duty when you see a Christian to spit on him. I can even show you the videos. It's your duty when you see a Christian to spit at him. And you want to convince me there is no ethical issue? When you see a wicked idiot, he go after a Christian nun and he hit her in her head just because she is a Christian woman. And you want to convince me there's no ethical issue? Your friend is the one who say the truth to you, not the one who say you are fine. All right? Do you understand? So if you want Israel to be successful, to have a future, you have to fight based on the Bible, not based on your stupidity. If you are a person who claims to follow the Torah, will do what the Torah says to you. So you can't be a thief. You can't be a liar. You can't be. I mean, imagine they are teaching in Jewish rabbis following the Talmud, taqiyya, that you can even cheat in your product. It's okay for you to lie, to cover a defect in the product. This is what the Muslims do. The Old Testament says to you, if you find a cow of your enemy, you take it to him, return it. Not to go to the hotel and steal a spoon so people will laugh at you. Exactly. They spit at their own soldiers. Do you see how stupid the ethic is? Not only women soldiers, even soldiers, they throw rocks at their own soldiers. And you are telling me there's no problem with ethic. This is a very harsh disease in the society. If Israel stay and continue in such a way, Israel will be demolished. If not your soldiers, you are dead. So you are telling me now that even, I mean, look how many problems we counted in 5 minutes. Anyway, I believe strongly you eat from what you cook. Is that fair, guys? So if you cook ethic, good ethic, you will eat good ethic. If you cook wickedness and hatred against others, you will be hated by everybody. Even those, like we try always to defend Israel. We try our best. But then there is things you cannot defend. There's a limit. Who can defend an Israeli hitting a woman just because she's a Christian? Who can defend Israeli spitting at a Christian just because he's a Christian? He did not do anything wrong. Who can defend a bunch of filthy attacking a village just because they are Arab and they kill their animals? Nobody can defend that. We are against Abdulism because they have bad ethic. So if you want to go with bad ethic yourself, people will go against you too. Even those who try to defend you all the time, they will give up. They will say, well, I cannot defend those people no more. Something wrong there. You better wake up, my friend. They need to change the education in Israel. They need to have extra classes, not those wicked rabbi like Tuiva Singer. Tuiva Singer every day is teaching hatred. He joined the Muslims against Christians. Imagine. How many like him in Israel? A lot. And then we as a Christian, we try to support Israel. People will laugh at us. I have seen commentary regarding Islam and bestiality. There is any verses? No, this is not verses, but you know, this is based in a scholarship, like scholarly, you know, like opinion that you can do that. Yeah, you can have sex with that person. Anyway, again, I believe that God have a plan, and the plan of God always will be successful. It's not the Israeli will make it successful. It's not the Christian will make it successful. It's God's plan. Nobody can destroy. However, if the Israeli, they want to be strong, they have a lot of enemies, then the first thing to do is to fight your own bacteria. A sick body is a sick body. Healthy body is a healthy body. As simple as that. If your immune system is bad, then your enemy can take you down. So if Israel, they went down with their ethic, Israel will not have tomorrow. Tomorrow is not going to come to you. You better stand for your ethic. Your children, teach them the right thing. Did you see Lily J get exposed for a scam? I don't know about that. But all of them, they do things for money anyway. And my friend, not only Muslims, they do scam, Christians, they claim to be Christian, they do scam too. Go fund me. I want to buy a book. Go fund me. I want to buy a car. Go fund me. Guys, I want to increase. I want to expand my ministry. Go fund me. What to expand? What does that mean? Expand my ministry? What does that mean? Are you going to buy like a new keyboard? You know what I mean? It's not only Muslims that do that. I mean, come on. Religion is a big business, massive business. Muslim, Christians, Jews, Hindus, potato, everybody. You know, this why this is why the Bible teaches us to be vigilant and to be watch carefully. Right? A guy want to buy a car, go fund me. Guys, they killed the church. You know, Charlie, brother Charlie. They might kill me too. I need to increase my security, please. Go fund me. And he make it like in a very, you know, like a touchy way. What security? What are you? Like you have a bodyguard now? What does that mean? And people go and donate. So scams everywhere. But you are the first. You know, I mean, you victimize yourself, and you blame them for being a victim. It's true, because those people did not force you to give them money. Lily came out of prison. And I mean, okay, I mean, for me, you know, this is, you know, people, wicked people, they are exist everywhere. There's Christians who are corrupt to the bones. They claim to be Christians. We don't judge religion or believe by a bunch of idiots. Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault. If they fool you to give them money, it's your fault. All right? They get rich, you stay poor, and they claim that they are the one who defend the faith. And how they defend the faith? Okay, let us talk about this guy now. Let us slander this person. Mary is not one for sure. Well, I don't know about him, but I notice he have some hypocrisy. He start being a hypocrite to the Muslims too. Yeah. Maybe he don't care for money, but he might care for other stuff. To be hypocrite to Muslims. Why are people afraid to die? If you believe you are going to heaven, I mean to that. You donated money to Lily. So, you know, but why you donated? So what if she is telling the truth? You see, when you give a donation to somebody, is that because he's telling the truth, really? That's it? There's many people, they tell the truth. Why you don't give them money? Why this person? When you give somebody a gift, or let us say a donation, you are convinced that he is making a difference, not telling the truth. Making a difference by, let us say, exposing lies. How in the world Lily J, who have half a brain, she made you believe that she is telling the truth? Do you have half a brain too? Yeah, but that means you have a half a brain. Not even half a brain, because if a half a brain can make you deceived, that means your brain is not even a quarter of her brain. All right? Maybe you like her butt? Because I'm not convinced. I mean, how Lily J, how in the world did she convince you of anything? ChatGPT. Is Jesus a prophet or God? This is the woman, she, Anyway. Lord have mercy. Yeah. All right, guys, I better go before we get from Lily J to J Lily. God knows what is next. Yeah. Halal jihad. Have you seen Caliph? I don't know who is this Caliph. I have no idea. I believe all those debates is made to promote each other, like the Christian and the Muslims. So, like, is it in the channel of this guy who bring two people to talk? Just another silly program. And you guys, you fit into it. They are making money out of you. Guys, why it's important to talk about Lily J? What does that mean? Sometimes I ask myself, like, what's wrong with people? Like, how smart they are. Guys, let us expose Lily J. That's deep. Is that the one who created the first nuke? Lily J? Shall I write a book about her? What's wrong with people? Muslim, Orthodox, Quora, Lily J. If you are small, if you are tiny, you think of a lizard as a dinosaur. This is how small you are. So you keep talking about them because you're too tiny. Seriously. I don't see a reason for people to talk about them unless they are tiny, to the point they think a lizard is a dinosaur. But I can't say. Anyway, I better go. Better, somebody bring us another topic about something very important, like Susu Dudu. All right? Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. And with this, we finish for today. And always remember that God is good, so is Jesus. And stop talking about people. Focus in something serious. No Lily J. No those Orthodox potatoes. You want to fight Islam, talk about Islam, not about individual. Don't be silly. Muslim, they will love you actually if you attack this and that, but not Muhammad. They love it. They are taking you from hitting the head of the snake, and you are a fool if you believe them or you follow them. Thank you all for being here. And again, God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya.